Dazhuang and his girlfriend were arguing on the street when, out of nowhere, he was grabbed and knocked out. When he woke up, he found himself locked inside a prison. Furious and confused, he wondered if Sambiao, the man watching from the monitors, was behind it all. What no one knew was that Dazhuang wasn't just anyone. He was a talented musician, secretly recruited by the Bureau of Love to test a mysterious private prison. Before leaving, a colleague had placed a tracking device on his arm, but as soon as he stepped out, disaster struck. A man with a stun gun attacked him from behind. The device was torn out and tossed into a car. From that moment, Dazhuang realized he had been set up. When he first came face to face with Sambiao, he tried to use the secret password he had prepared, but Sambiao ignored him completely. That's when Dazhuang finally understood he had been deceived. The next day, several men came to test him, but Dazhuang fought them off with ease. Before things escalated, a mysterious figure known as the Ender stepped in to stop the fight. He tried to communicate with Dazhuang, but Dazhuang wasn't interested. His mind was already working on one thing: escape. Days turned into months, months into years. For 2.5 years, Dazhuang searched for a way out, but nothing worked. Finally, desperate, he decided to ask the Ender for help. The two clashed, even exchanging weapons in the heat of the moment, until Sambiao himself caught them. Dazhuang was thrown into solitary confinement, the dreaded Black Room. But inside that room, something caught his eye. A sudden flash of light revealed a secret. By carefully tracing the walls with his fingers, he discovered that a single hidden nail was the key to the entire prison. With a piece of iron smuggled in, Dazhuang managed to tamper with the lock. After years of planning, he finally opened the passage. But when he looked outside, his heart sank. The prison was built in the middle of the sea. Escape wasn't going to be simple, so Dazhuang calculated his position, drew up a plan, and convinced the Ender to provide him with a knife. Inside the medical ward, he slowly manipulated the doctor, planting ideas, breaking down his resistance until finally the doctor agreed to help. Everything was set. The prison break began. Through flawless teamwork, Dazhuang and the Ender managed to outsmart Sambiao, sending him to the northwest, their code for defeat. At last, Dazhuang reunited with his girlfriend. Exhausted but free, they shared a single day of rest, and with that, the story came to an end.